So it's time to buy a new home. You've always dreamt of new construction like this one here. But where do you start? Who do you work with? Over the years, I've worked with dozens and dozens of people to build their homes. There is a lot you need to know, and I'd love to share that with you. What I think is most important is knowing the builder's reputation. Be sure to drive through neighborhoods that the builder has finished previously. And don't just take a list of names that the builder has recommended you talk with. Actually drive through. I suggest usually around 5:30 in the afternoon. There are people out. Ask them questions. Everyone is willing to share their experiences of working with that builder. So we've walked through the model home. You love it. You love the color of the quartz in the kitchen. You love the double sink in the primary bedroom. But will that be included in your home? We need to ask a lot of questions, and not only ask a lot of questions, everything we do has to be in writing, and you need to approve it, and you need to sign it. When building a new home, be sure to plan for extras. It happens every time. The one thing that always surprises people when they're building new is how few builders include landscaping in their purchase price. So you've finished your home and you have a lawn with no grass and no underground sprinkling. I always recommend we wrap that into your purchase price and get it done before you move in. I assure you, you will thank me for that tip. And speaking of cost, contrary to what most people believe, they are negotiable, even on new construction. Well, they are if you work with me. So this is how it goes. We take a look at a property, we figure out what we want in the home, we get a price, and then we negotiate. And again, like I said earlier, everything needs to be in writing, everything. And that's where I come in. Another item a lot of people don't understand is with new construction, you should have a realtor representing you, someone with experience in new construction. And while there will be commission involved in that, the builder almost always pays my commission. If you need a mortgage to build your new home, just remember, not every bank and credit union does construction loans. So you need to know what lenders do offer construction loans, and you need to work with an experienced lender. Again, I can help you with that. Be sure to review all project documents. Everything about the neighborhood you need to know before you finalize a purchase. For example, can I put a fence in for my little dog? I'd like to plant some petunias in the front yard. Will they allow me to do that? Make sure you ask all those questions. No matter how small they may seem, they will be big to you later. Also find out what selections you're responsible for in new construction. Do you do the exterior selections? For example, the color of the vinyl, the color of the windows. Do you do the interior selections, which is very common? You'll pick your quartz color, you'll pick your faucets, your lighting, all those sort of things. But make sure you understand what your responsibility is in that area. And find out if the builder has an on-site designer to help you with those decisions. It can be overwhelming. Despite the fact you have a new home and everything that was done in this home was inspected by a township or a city inspector, get your own inspection. It's $400 or $500, but it will pay off in the long run. So you've gone through the whole process and your builder gives you the move-in date. Trust me, it gets moved all the time. So when you're planning your move from your current home, be sure to have a contingency plan, because your new home move-in date will change.